Alright, what's up everybody? So it's MikeyGeezy and we're here making a video on how I typically get over level 60 in the 24-hour scrolls, both job classes. So here we go, here's the little instructional video. So I just started off my character right here. I'm gonna make this one a yo-yo jester. So I named myself Yo-Yo-Geezy. I already got myself invited to the guild that I run. So I'm going to run down here. Right after I make my character, I'm going to run down here in Flaris to Central Flaris. And then over by the bank, over here to the left, there is a rental paying and a buff paying. So I'm going to talk to the rental paying, get the quest, get my items. And since I am a female, I'm going to take this mail. Well, first I'm going to move my inventory over here. Take my mail box and get rid of it because I don't need it. You can't sell it either, so it's just better to delete it. Take the newbie rental box, open it up, and then the sword, you're going to equip it, or the axe, depending if you want to use the sword or axe to begin with. And then just delete the wooden sword. And then whatever one you're not going to use, go ahead and delete it. You're going to want to put the shield on. And then depending on what class you go, is depending on the weapon you want. Me personally, since I'm going to go yo-yo jester, I have the same build as the sword mercenary would use too until my second class. And so I might run it or my yo-yo. So I'm going to keep my yo-yo right there. But I'm going to get rid of the knuckle because I know I'm not going to be an assist. The assist uses the knuckle and the stick. The magician uses the wand or the staff, and I'm not going to be a magician. I'm not going to be using a bow as an acrobat. As an acrobat, you can have a choice to go ranger. Not going to go ranger. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then the newbie gear. You want to put all the newbie gear stuff on. And then you can sell this level 1 vagrant stuff that's fallen off of you, but I just prefer to delete it because it's only like 1 gold anyways. And as you can see, I have other characters, so I have kind of given this character a small loan from the higher levels, as I do have a cape on and rings and D-malls already on. I also already have $5 million, so there is that, and I have star candies just in case. So, now that we're level 1, and we've gotten the rental stuff, we're going to talk to the buff paying right here, and get buffed. That gives us level 7 buffs. They're low level buffs, but they do help out a lot here at the beginning levels. So typically from here, let's see, we got the support box right here that you can open. We're going to open that. You get 5 amplification scrolls. I typically don't pop those until I'm level 15. But for today's sake, we're gonna pop them right now whenever we get out to leveling, because that's kind of an easy way to get this whole leveling process started. Then we get a restat, but I would prefer to use that in in-game. So when you get to level 15, you don't get a restat when you get to your second job class, so it's nice to save that just in case you mess up your build by the time you get to your second job class. And or save that, even for master classes. Then you have your upcut stones, vital drinks, refresher holds, reskill. But you have this kitty right here. But you're good for 7 days, so that gives you a free pickup pet. I already have a ghost from the Halloween event, so that's what I'm going to use. It's this ghost right here. And then you also get a bike. But you can only use that bike at level 20. So you do have to get level 20 before you can fly like that. So here, let's pop all 5 of these scrolls. Now for the next 24 hours, I have 500% EXP. So we're going to go out here and fight a bunch of A-bets to get the first few levels. I'm just going to run through these. I have my pickup pet picking everything since it's out. Look at that, I'm already level 2. Still just running through A-bets, level 3. And typically you won't go back to town till, you're level 15. So the only reason I'm still fighting these enemies is because I'm running forward, so you can just you'll fight yourself into a path. Move over to the Mushpangs now. Which that is the server that we're playing on, is the Bora Echo Island webpage on the Mushpang server. If you are interested in, you know, ever coming and playing with some fellow Flyff Effers. Go over to the Pukes, they're level 7. We're going to take this, and at your first job change, you do get a free restat, and it automatically resets for you. So what I recommend is going full strength until 15, because what that allows is for you to do the most damage until then, to get these levels a bit quicker. So I just go full strength right there. Look at that. And I'm still just going to run this straight line through Pukes. We are now level 7. Put all those points still into strength. Oh, aggro. Look at that, another level. So now I'm going to run up this hill. There's the wolves and grown-up wolves on this hill, which are level 12 and 13. I'm gonna go fight them. You notice how these are level 13 and I'm just able to run through them. There's an aggro up there, so to make sure I don't pull 2 at a time, I'm gonna fight the aggro first. Level 9. I'm gonna stay here until level 10, and then I'm gonna run across the bridge. The lowest level across that bridge is 15. So now that I'm level 10, I'm gonna run across the bridge. I am gonna fight my way there though. No point in running past the free EXP. Once again, I'm gonna throw all these points into strength. Now we go across this bridge. Just so you guys know, after you get to level 15, it does help to have an advanced contribution party. And basically what that means, an advanced party, is when you get it up to level 10, you can level up the party to advance. And then what you can do is you can set it to contribution right here. Oh, you can set it to contribution right here. And what that does is, as long as you have one other person with you, you get a bonus experience for the more damage you do on an enemy. So that makes it really nice whenever you're leveling. It gives you a bonus experience. Typically, if you don't have a leveling partner, the max cap before a P level begins, before somebody doesn't have experience from you, is 24. So if you don't have somebody to level with you right then, it's really nice to make a second account with a level 1, throw them in the party, and have them follow you around while you level, because you will still then get the bonus party experience, and they won't be draining EXP from you. So that's a good workaround if you don't have a leveling partner. That's in fact what we'll be doing today when we get there, but we're not quite there yet. See, we're level 12 now. Level 13. gonna fight our way over to a higher level enemy real fast to get these last 2 levels. So now that we made it to the back of this spawn, we're just gonna keep running over here through these rocks. Oh, not through these rocks. Behind the rocks. Invisible walls. Fight this Nyack. Looks like it threw me back right there for a second. A little glitched. There's a giant there, so we're going to avoid the giant because it will aggro. Giants are the captains of the groups. They are bigger, better, slap harder, but they also have better drop rates. So whenever you're high enough level to go and fight them, they are worth it when you're in the mob. All right, so now we're level 15. I'm gonna use a town Blinkwing to go back to town. Alright, back in town now. We can go get our job class change. So we're gonna run back down here. Alright, now we have all the job changes right here. And like I said, I'm going to go Acrobat with this character. So we're going to go to the Acrobat Trainer right here, take his quest. Q brings up the quest menu, general, boom, hit that little check mark right there. You can drag your boxes out if you ever see that you can't read the quest all the way. You can just move your cursor right there and drag the box out. And then if you don't ever know where to go on your quest, typically you can click right here and it'll show you where to go, and then it'll put a little arrow above your head. If it doesn't do that, typically it'll pop up a little dialog box and tell you what to do. And then, but if both of those things don't happen, you can click on the quest itself right there and it'll bring up the dialog box so you can read what to do. This person gives us another quest. We'll hit Q again. Check mark. Pom-poms. I believe those are... So these things drop from the name of our server, which is MUSHPANG. So I get 2, 3. That was a double drop. So now I have enough. So now I'll click that again, and it's telling me to go over here. So I'll follow the arrow. So then we talk to this person here. We pick up the new quest. We do the same thing. Check mark. It says we need the label of technique number, but we already have it. So we need the map. Oh, the person's right here. Talk to them. Boom, we are acrobats. So now would be the time that you switch to whatever weapon you need to switch to for being level 15 and getting your job. Here's where you start building for your stats of the character that you want. For now, I'm going to though, because the build I'm mainly going to go Dex and Strength. I'm going to put 10 points of, no, I'm going to put 14 points of Dexterity. And I'm going to do 14 points of Strength for now. And then I'm going to talk to the magic lady over here, hit trade. And when I'm level 15, I go straight over to Saint Morning because the mobs there start at level 20. And that's better EXP there. I already have some links to Saint Morning, I believe. I do not, actually. So here we go. We got a magic tool. Links to Saint Morning. Drag them down here. We're going to buy 20 of these bad boys. Purchase. Finished. Close. Going to Saint Morning. So now I need to sell and get rid of my inventory. Alright, so from here we'll run this way. And then see, right now actually if I were to equip my yo-yo, if you notice my attack over here is 797. I equip my yo-yo, it actually is 682 right now. So we're going to keep the sword equipped for now. Because my build still goes along with it for now. So we're going to re-up on our buffs right there because they actually are level 10 buffs instead of level 7 here. And then we're going to head out this way to go over to the bangs this direction. Get a level here and fight our way over to the Wagsacks. Now that we're level 16, we'll fight our way over to the wax sack still. Right here is the wax X. $17. All these ones to strength at the moment. Alright, so now that we're about halfway through level 18, we're going to start fighting our way towards the Mias. Now we made it to the Mias, which are level 23. And then now that I'm level 19, I'm actually going to bring my level 1 Vagrant Leech right over to follow my character. So that's this screen right here. So basically it is a level 1 account that I have not leveled up that will follow my character around so I can get an experience bonus even though I do not have a friend with me in this party. It is a little way to help yourself out, you know, just in case you don't always have a friend to play with and whatnot. So from here, we're gonna head into Pumpkin Town, which is right over on the other side of these rocks. I'm gonna fight my way there. Add a little bit more strength. Look at that, we're already level 20. We're rocking and rolling. Alright, so now we're gonna head over. I guess now that we're level 20, we can open up the bike package, which is right here. Open that bad boy up. I always drag this down here to my toolbar, so I don't have to have my inventory open to get into my bike. And then we can click this right here. Oh, we gotta put the pet up first. Now we're Mr. Pumpkins that are level 25. And we're gonna fight our ways over to mantises and bowbands. So now we have made our way over to the giggle boxes, and we are level 25. I'm gonna add more points. we're gonna fight these jackhammers and giggle boxes. Alright, now that we are level 28, I'm going to put away my pet. I'm going to hop on my bike. My inventory still got some slots. And we are going to head over to, I think they're called Rock Smashers. I mean, we'll know when we get over there. But I believe they're called Rock Smashers. They are located over here at the Fantasy Desert. Oh, they're called rock mussels. They are rock mussels. We're gonna get the pet back out, put away the map, and we're gonna fight us some rock mussels. And as we fight here, we are actually going to make our way down the desert, kind of towards the South Hilliard Mountains. made it over to bird crows now, which are level 33. These guys take a second to kill, seem like they got a little bit more health. Ooh, look at that giant one. Look at the giant. He's big, he's meaty, he's also kinda greeny. We have now made our ways over to the bulls, which are level 37s, but we are level 30 already, so. Alright, and now, since we've made it to the bulls and we've kind of made it inside their spawn, we're going to start fighting through the Hillid Mountains, right over here to this little crack, because the bulls will lead us right into the next spawn of enemies. You can also, in your inventory, you have these upcut stones, so use them whenever you want, you know what I'm like, stuff like that. It's a premium currency item that they give you at the beginning. Personally, I'm going to pop one right now. Make this go by just a little bit quicker. Now that we have made it out of the bulls and we are level 33, we have made it over to the Tobias. They start at level 39. They are 6 levels above me right now. So we're going to follow this spawn right on around to the card puppets. Now that we are level 35 and we have made it out of the Tobias, we are looking at the card puppets right in front of us. We're going to move into that spawn. I saw a red name over here, so we're going to go for the aggro first. The made card puppets are here now, and they're level 41 and 42 spawns, so we're going to fight them. to take my character and send them to St. Morning. So I'm going to use a town blinkling to empty my inventory. While I'm here, I'm going to make sure to get my buffs again. And then go through my inventory. So we got to put our pet away. We hop on our handy dandy bike and we fly over. It's going to be right over here. So region, St. Morning. So yeah, you see what direction it's like northeast. Alright, so we have made it to the two bears. In here, we'll start leveling again. They start out at 44. At 44. They're called base spawn. So I'm gonna head north as I fight. Like still once again like I guess northeast still. right back here. So these start at level 45, which are now 6 levels higher than me. We're gonna keep following back this way though, to the higher level ones. These blue ones are the regular names. I'm gonna go to the red one first. And I'm gonna fight here for one more level until level 40. Alright, now that I'm level 40, I'm gonna pick up my pet, hop on my bike, head over to Prankster, so you would go straight south with a little east to it, a little southeast, a little southeast. As you see Willems underneath you, you just back up a little bit. Go straight south a little bit, maybe a little bit west. And that's when you should happen upon some pranksters here. It looks like there's somebody AoEing here right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and go up to Williams. Oh, look, there's pranksters up here, so we'll just go to a different spawn point of pranksters. You notice he started at 48, so that's 8 levels above us. This is about where if you got your build going right, your character should be able to do it. So I made my way over to Willems. They're 9 levels above me, so we're gonna see if I can do this. As long as you have heals, I think you should be able to fight 9 levels above you, but you just gotta make sure to be able to heal. that rental gear really does give you a pretty high defense rate to be able to do things like this. And typically the 9 level mark is where you want to be at to get the most EXP for your level, is 9 levels above you. So this is actually perfect. Oh, I forgot to bring back out my pet. I'm gonna stay here till level 42. Alright, now that we're level 42, the Leannas over in Darken 2 and 1, they start at 50, 51. So we're going to use a Blinkwing and we're going to go to Flaris. Now that we've made it to Flaris, what we're going to do is we're going to hop on our bike. Oh, can't you do it while using a pet? Hop on the bike. And on the map, we're going to fly northwest. A little bit more west than north, but northwest. From here, I'm also going to equip my yo-yo. Man, I don't know. Yeah, it's almost better to just run Sword and Shield right now until I get my Guardian at 60. Alright, so now when we hit the island, we're going to stray a little to the right. Go over to that tree line. Once we get here and we see the enemies, we'll drop down, summon our pet again. I personally am going to pop another upcut stone. And we get back to leveling. Once again, just make sure to pay attention to your health. They're actually not hitting me for very much. Stay over in Indiana's for one more level. Get us up to 44 before we head over to Steamwalkers. Alright, now that we are level 44, I'm going to walk right over here to the Steam Walkers that start out at level 54. I know that's 10 levels, but I think I can do it. No, they start at level 53, so it's 9 levels. So perfect. It's the perfect number. Alright, as I fight these, I'm going to head down because the Captain Steam Walkers are at the bottom of the hill. Alright, now that we're level 45, we're going to stay here until we're level 46, maybe 47, and then we'll move over to Nightlers. Yeah, no, Sword and Shield is a better idea right now. So now that we are at level 46, we have a decision of either staying here for one more level, or you can move up to the next spawn. I'm getting decent EXP here at the moment, so I'm going to stay here for one more level. Now that we got that level, we'll put our pet away, pull up our map, and so you're gonna basically fly over this. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop off at a little shop that's right over here, so we can top up on our buffs. And these buffs over here are a little bit more powerful. I believe these ones are gonna be the level 12 instead of level 10 buffs. Yep, level 12 buffs. So then we're gonna hop back on our handy dandy bike. And we're going to head in right over here to this gate. Right in this gate, we're going to turn right. Here we are at Knights. They start at 55, which puts them 8 levels ahead of us. Make sure to summon back out that your head picking up all your monster drops and whatnots. I have made my way over to the captain spawn, which they are 56, so they are 9 levels above me. They're hitting me with those high crits, but once again, just pay attention to your health. Heal, buy star candies if you need them from the general store. Every unit does drop like some type of food too, so if you're running low on food, you can always pick it up and eat the food that they drop. It typically doesn't heal as much as the star candies, but it does usually have a faster cooldown, so you can usually use them faster. So now that we're level 48, we are presented the option of either moving on to the next spawn or staying right here and just finishing out the next level here. Let's see what happens when I kill this guy. I think I'm just going to stay here and finish out my level right here before I move on to the wheels. make sure to stay away from the giants if they spawn, just in case you get slapped. Don't want to get slapped. I don't remember if at these levels you lose EXP, but later on you do. And sometimes that little bit of EXP can make a big difference. Alright, so we are now level 49. We're gonna put our pet up, hop back on our bike, and we are going to fly straight east. And that will put us at these nutty wheels. And I'm level 49 right now, and they are 57. So that puts them, what, 8 levels above me? Oh, let's pull our pet back out to pick up our money. Better get paid for all these kills, right? Cleaning up all these monsters out of town, we better get paid for it. It really does all add up though. And you're gonna need every last dollar later. Keep in mind that when you're watching me put in stat points, I am building towards my build. If you're going for a different character, do not pay attention to my stat points that I'm putting in. I am building a Yo-Yo Jester, so I'm putting my stat points in accordingly. You know, you will also be putting in your stat points however you build your character to whatever character you are building. You know, whether it be mage assist, mercenary, whatnot. Notice we have made our way up to the captains now. They are level 58, so that it puts them 9 levels above me, so that's the perfect leveling zone. Pulled an aggro on me, so I'm just over here trying to stay health, just in case they both pop criticals on me. now that we are level 50, once again, you can either move up to the next mob or finish out another level here. I think I'm going to go ahead and just get one more level here. That way when I go that way, I'm more prepared for the next spawn. Also, guys, you know, remember, because you do see me, like, there's other people out here leveling as well, and you notice that I kind of stay away from their leveling spots. You know, kind of treat it first come, first serve. You know, that's how old will be, considered an old Flyff player. I've always played it, you know, that there is enough to go around, and there are a couple different spawn points of each unit in multiple places, usually, when you're around. And then, typically, if they're all picked, you know, there's multiple channels you can go to in your server. And if you switch channels, it doesn't kick you out of your party to switch channels. I mean, if you stay disconnected for too long, it will kick you. Or, you know, the party leader could kick you if you see you go off. But just let them know, hey, look, you're switching channels. And there's, you know, typically going to be a channel that you can get to that's not, you know, overbooked by people taking over spawns. So, yeah, you know, like, typically play it first come, first serve. You know, don't be rude. There are a lot of AoEers out there. Me being one of them, I have an AoE character. And, you know, even me as an AoEer, if I see somebody over there fighting, you know, I'll pull what I have, and I'll leave that other spawn open for them to go fight. You know what I'm saying? Because we can all be polite to each other. And sometimes, you know, a server can just be overcrowded, and it happens. Alright, so now that we are level 51, I'm going to pack up my ghost, and I'm going to hop on my bike. I'm going to pull up the handy dandy map, and I'm gonna go kind of west and a little northish right up here towards the drillers. But what we can do is we can also stop off right up here and get our buffs again. Just in case, I know I still have a lot of time on mine, but I don't know how long it take everybody to get to this level and, to get to these spawns. So this is a good little, thought process on always, make sure that you're having food and MP refreshers or FP refreshers, whichever you use. Always make sure that your buffs are staying on, because even though these are just standard level 12 buffs, they do make a difference. Stop off here, get buffed, hop back on bike. And then, like I said, from here still you want to head north right through these little chambers. And so the driller spawn will start right here. This is where the drillers begin, but that's not where I like to level, just because it's kind of a small spawn. So if you just follow this little snaky path over here, you end up to this opening. And so starting right back here starts the spawn, and it kind of wraps to the left and the right. I think I said those backwards and looked at them backwards, but whatever. You get the gist of what I'm trying to say, I think. That you can go either way. But yeah, so we'll start right here. You see they're level 59, so that puts them 8 levels above me. And so if you've been noticing, the captains are always 1 level higher than the smalls or regular names. So since those are 58, that means that the 59, that the drillers captains are going to be 60. So that puts them still 9 levels above me, which is the perfect zone. Oh, don't forget to pull back out your pet to pick up anything that you want along the way. Make sure to be keeping up on your health. The criticals and normal attacks could really hurt, and they add up. So, even if you don't want to use star candies, and it's because they heal a lot, the little bits of food that you pick up along the way can be very helpful just to heal little amounts. And then you can use your star candies to heal big amounts. It also saves you a little bit of money, because star candies can end up getting expensive in the long run. There's that giant driller back there in the background. Notice how he is just a wild driller. Randomly appeared. He's a bit taller, a bit longer, a bit weirder than the rest. As you can tell, he has almost like an anodized color to him. He'll probably even slap me just for talking about him, so I'm gonna stay over here and talk about him. I'm not gonna move in. Hey, giant driller. I'll come over here. I know I'm hurting all you little guys, but that's okay. You don't need them. You're the giant driller. You giant driller. So now that we are level 52, you're back at that little dilemma of whether you want to move on to the next mobs, or you could stay here and grind out one more level just to make sure that you are okay for the next mobs. And I think that I'm going to fight my way to the next mobs. And if I end up leveled, then I do, and if not, then I'm just going to be at the next set of mobs. So the next set of mobs that I'm going to, they are going to be the bolts, and they are right past that water tower, or whatever that is. It kind of looks like a water tower, so I'm going to call it a water tower. They're right on the other side of that water tower hill, so that's why I'm fighting in this direction, so that way whenever I end up there, I just end up there. Now that I've made it to the bolts, they're level 61. You notice that is 9 levels above me. That is the perfect leveling zone right there. 9 levels above you. So here we are at the grind. plus side about some of these mobs that you'll fight too is you'll notice that sometimes, like, even if they're a little higher than you and they hit hard, after you get them to a certain amount of health, they'll try to run away. So you can use that to your advantage. You know, if you just think that they're hitting a bit too hard, just try to, you know, get them to that last spot, you know, and then you got them because they're using all that health to run away instead of actually fighting. So that's always an advantage on some of the mobs. Not all the mobs do it, but some. Alright, if you notice, I'm attacking in a way that's leading west. That's because the captain bolts are west through this spawn, out this direction. Same with the next set of mobs that we'll be going to, which are Elder Guards. So as I'm leveling, I'm just kind of making my way down there while killing mobs. That way, by the time I level, I'm already at the mob. And I should, because I'm at 99, so... And you know, the captain bolts are going to be one level above these bolts. That makes them 62, which makes them back at that 9 level perfect EXP zone. So, and we are almost there. And look, we just leveled. And boom, we're running into the captains now. So once again, you notice how I'm at the end of this spawn now, and the Elder Guards are going to start spawning right here. But I didn't necessarily get that level that I wanted, so I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit to kill some more of these spawns. Get my level, and then fight my way back that way to the Elder Guards. so there we go. Now I'm level 54. So we'll just keep attacking our way forward to get to these Elder Guards. But it seems pretty blank over here, so I don't think anything's spawning right here right now. And some of these zones, I think these zombies that spawn mess up some of the spawn points. But it's not that bad. So now we're fighting the Elder Guards, which you notice they start at 63. So yeah, that's that 9 level mark. And so we'll fight our way into this little valley right here. And that will lead us into the normal names and then into the captains. Which then, you know, the captains will be 1 level higher. So hopefully we hit this level before we get to the captains. Let's go. As you notice, once again, watch your health because those criticals do hurt and they do come quick. Making my way through the spawn. I'm at 67% at the moment. I'm hoping by the time I get to captains I level. I think that, yeah, the regular names are coming up now, and then it'll be the captains. So that'll be a plus to go through the regular names before I hit the captains. And I think we are going to get that level before we hit the captain, so let's go. something over to my alternate account so I have some room in my inventory. And there's that level I needed to be able to fight the captains and put them at that 9 level mark. We're not even there yet, so we're going to have a little bit of extra experience by the time we get to those captains. So yeah, as you see, we have made it into the Captain Elders. I just started attacking, didn't even notice that we made it into the Captains, but yes, we have now made it into the Captains. So, usually over this way, there are some Captains that spawn. There's just not very many. Here in the center, there's about 3 or 4 that spawn every once in a while. But I've noticed that the best Captain spawn is right over here by this mine, and on this side right over here. And so as you can see on this side, we are now looking at the spiders too. So that'll be the next mob that we go to. I'm pretty sure I could take them now, but I kind of wanted to get the level first. But if I can't find any of these Elder Guards, that's who we're going to fight. There we go, there's a group of them. you notice how this spawn point is literally putting me in a circle to how they're spawning, so it's keeping me in a loop, which makes it awesome for this grind. Makes it nice and smooth on the transition, so I'm not really waiting on one to spawn so much. I mean, the bad part is they're a little bit further apart than I want, but I'm able to get the kills and keep a pattern. Boom, and then we're level 56, so I'm gonna fight my way onto the spiders, so that the spiders are on that 9 level gap to me. So here we go. Now we're on to garbage spiders. They are starting out at level 65, which puts them at that 9 level gap, but these are small ones. So, you know, the captains are going to be 66, and the captains usually spawn around that mine and then down the hill over there by the little mining excavation site. So we're going to try to fight our way down there, but it's going to take us longer to level than it is to walk down there, so we're gonna have to make a couple loops on these spiders. Oh look, I found a no name. So these cranes will be what we fight next after the spiders. There's a captain right there. I'm pretty sure I could take it, but I don't know if I want to fight it. So I'm gonna still just turn around and keep fighting these small ones till I get that level. Unless there's no small ones that I can see. Oh, there's a small one. And here I am, I attacked a captain. I got bamboozled. They do that to you, man. You get used to that grind, and then you turn around and boom, you accidentally slap a captain. Whoopsies! And then you die because you can't level or heal fast enough. Yep, well that's the first death in this whole grind. Get your buffs before, if you ever die, you know, you're going to start back here in this area. So make sure you buff up before you head out. And so from here, to get back to where we were, you're going to turn around and head straight west. I'm in a party, so I can see the little icon of where my party member is at. But if you're not in a party or anything, just know that you just hop on and head straight west. You'll come over the hill, and then boom, you are in the crane spawn. And then you just go right past the crane spawn, fly over. And it puts you right back in the spiders. Get my ghost back out. Heal up. Here we go again. So now here we are, we're level 57, which puts these captains right at the 9 level mark. Yeah, I landed and just attacked the captains. I didn't let them intimidate me. But now we're going to fight these captain spiders for a level. And so they're going to spawn around here and right down here mostly. And then the cranes are right on top of the hill, and that's what we'll fight after we fight all these spiders. to spawn down here, so I'm going to move uphill. But now that I'm at 72%, I'm going to start moving towards the cranes at the top of the hill, right up here. And so hopefully I hit the level. If not, by the time I get up there, maybe the first crane I can hopefully kill gets me that level. Yeah, meat salad is one of the few foods that I love to pick up because it has a low cooldown time and it heals the most. So it's, you know, real fast to heal a lot. Oh, I can't believe I made the perfect jump up here. So yeah, here's small cranes. They're 67, which makes the captain 68. But I'm almost at that level, so I figured maybe I would just kill a couple of these to get that level. They hit for a lot though. 641. Those criticals are 1049. So make sure to heal. Keep up on your healing. And there's level 58. So now we'll stay here and maybe move over to the captains as well, because that makes these ones level 9 and the captains, or these ones 67, the captains 68, which makes these 9 levels above me and the captains 10 levels above me. So we'll fight these ones on our way over to the captains. I'm at 90 star candies. Hopefully I can get to 60 before I need to go to town, but I think I maybe not have enough. I almost made it. I almost made it all the way to 60 without needing to hit town. But I think I might have to. Oh man, before I even noticed it, I came over here and I'm fighting captains. I'm fighting captains. They hurt. But I'm doing it. But I'm doing it. But they're level 68, which makes them 10 levels higher than me at the moment, but I'm at 92%, so I should level off hopefully a couple more of these. That makes level 59. So now we're just going to stay over here at the Captain Cranes because that puts them 9 levels above us. We're going to slap these all the way on to 60. I might have to make a town run though because I only have 49 star candies left. So let's see how it goes, boys. I realized I forgot to narrate what I was doing right then. So I went to town, I sold, and then I read up on my buffs over in the buff paint in Darken, and then I hopped on my bike and you head straight east. You follow the little rock bridge all the way over to the fishies, and then you'll fly past the fishies out into this little opening right here. Make sure to always put your main healing source in your toolbar. I had to go buy more star candies. Alright, so I'm crossing over spiders now. I'm headed into the cranes, where we can get back to our grind. And make sure that we got our healing on, make sure we have our buffs, make sure you have any upcut stones or anything that you want to add to get you a little bit of extra attack on it, and start fighting. Ooh, these criticals hurt. They don't want me to get 60. They're like, hey man, you're level 59. You really want 60, don't you? Let me slap you with a critical, and another one, and a critical. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the journey through level 1, through the job change, through this leveling guide, through the guide on how to get places. If you guys do end up picking up FlyFF here, and you do get on the official BORA servers, and you end up on the MUSHPANG servers, and you want to hang out, look for the Geezy gang. We also run a Discord with our guild that, you know, we stay pretty active on. If you guys ever have any questions, maybe even how to download the game, we're there. You can come join our Discord. I also have a Twitter. You can go look me up. It's under 7Mikey. It's right there on my nameplate on this video. I also stream this on Twitch. I stream Monday through Friday. You can find me under the name on the video, MikeyGeezy, keeping it easy. And yeah, this has been the short, simple guide on how to get 60 as fast as possible in 2020. We're at 97% now. It's going to happen on any kill. I still have 21 hours and 25 minutes on my scrolls, so I still have 21 hours to level past 60. Who knows? I might end up, at 70, 80, as long as I just keep the momentum going and keep playing, because those amplification scrolls we popped at the beginning of our leveling last 24 hours. So boom, there we are. We're at 60. And boom, there we are. We are at 60. We are at 60. So now we can go get our second job change now that we are 60. And that's where this video is going to end. I was just trying to help everybody get to 60, maybe as fast as possible. Maybe just didn't know where to go. Well, here you go. Here's you a guide. And like I said, if you enjoyed it, drop a subscribe. Come find me on Twitch. Hang out. Come find me on Discord. Join the guild. Overall, I hope you all have had fun. I'm gonna blink back to darken now. And yeah, come find us on the Mushpang server. And hopefully you enjoyed the video and you can level nice real fast and get to level 60 with your class.